Welcome to Story Time, Episode 7. I just want to let everyone know that the episode for this Saturday will be the mid-season finale. I'll give you all the details about it in this upcoming episode. The guest for that show will be Chaotic. But let's get started with Episode 7 of Story Time with Nathan Block.
Ladies and gentlemen, fans and subscribers alike, it's now time, once again, for Story Time with Miles Burger.
Welcome to Story Time, Episode 7, and like I said in the beginning of the video, this will be the second to last episode of the season, or whatever you like to call it. After the episode of Chaotic, which will take place on Saturday, there will be a 2-week gap most likely, so there won't be another episode for about 2 weeks. And after that, the guest for the next episode after Chaotic 2 weeks afterwards is still unknown as of yet. If I do know, I'll let you know, but after Chaotic's episode this Saturday, then 2-week gap for the mid-season. But that's not what we're here for. We are here today after 3 test runs to see if the volume works and noticing that the speaker wasn't turned on. We are here today with Nathan Block. Nathan Block, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
How's life?
Just dandy.
Has Daniel been bothering you at all or anything like that?
Oh yeah. Living with him is really hard because he's a very big rage quitter at video games.
Like, what games does he, rage quit with?
Halo. A lot of Halo.
Okay, so, let's say he...
In fact, just before...
Good.
Alright. Just before I came up here, he threw the Halo Reach disc against the wall, almost broke it.
Oh, why would you do that? Now you gotta go out and pay for $20 for another one. Or just be like Josh and commit
$10.
suicide. Oh my god. But, what do you do with, what do you play exactly, video game wise? Are you like Daniel, play Halo all the time or something like that?
No, I don't play much first-person shooting. I play more NBA 2K because it's a lot more calming, and I don't throw stuff.
I can't play that. I always miss the shots.
That's because we're white people. Video games make me feel better at basketball.
What about basketball in real life? Hello?
Meh?
What about basketball in real life? Is it how do you compare basketball with real life and video games?
It's a lot easier in video games, I would say.
Okay.
Especially for white people.
What about the black people?
Oh, no. They'll beat me in real life every time.
In reality and in the game?
Oh, yeah. You see, I make my character in the game black, so I seem intimidating.
What is his name? Michael Jordan or something?
No, his name is, what's something really black? Sharkeisha Williams.
That's funny. But Speaking of basketball, let's go to wrestling. How'd you come into CWA? With I know you came in through Daniel around like a bitch. How did that come about?
Well, the thing is, the only reason I came is because Daniel had to go to Steven's house.
Okay, so that's kind of why then.
Yeah, he had to go there, and my parents were about to leave to someplace, so I was like, they didn't want to leave me home alone, so I just came over, and then Steven just threw me in a match.
That's cool. What did you gain though when you were there for was it like 3 months or something like that?
Yeah, it wasn't that long.
Yeah. Did you gain any experience from like wrestling like Daniel, me, Billy, Steven, Josh, I think. Like, did you gain any like experience from wrestling that helped you in HWO?
Well, pretty much my number one rule for wrestling is just hit people with stuff and it looks cool.
Do you prefer weapon matches though, or just regular?
Oh yeah. No, weapon matches. I can't hold a match by myself. I need something to smash over someone's head.
What were some of your best matches? It doesn't matter if it's CWA or HWL. Is there like a favorite match type or match you've been in?
Yeah. It was me versus Zero Salt versus Bob Humper. That was the best match of my life.
Yeah! Woo! I really hope to give Bob Humper another hardcore title. That would be really awesome. Maybe even Sheepdog. Yeah. That would be awesome.
Oh yeah.
I still think that triple threat match, I know we threw it together because I remember I booked the hardcore division from No Holds Barred 4, I think, to Missionary 20. I remember it was supposed to be me as Bob Humper versus Josh for the hardcore title. Then he had to go. You got to powerbomb him, and then we made it into a triple threat. We added Shane in there so you didn't get pinned, and that's what happened. It was a pretty funny match, but it didn't really do anything for the three of us.
Are you making fun of my work? That was the greatest match of all time.
It was, in reality, maybe. It was funny. Sadly, that's Bob Humper's like only win in PGW or CWA. Yeah. That's still unfortunate.
Yeah. I like the part when he did a slam.
I totally forgot about that. I like how this match brings back good memories. So we gotta actually talk about it for a little bit. I remember this was when I began. I think this was my first title match as Bob Humper, and every time I've done it was because of the reason. You remember the entrance you came out? I'm like, time to win the title, bitch, and then you smacked me in the face with the hardcore title.
Yeah.
It looks sick. I'm like, okay, I'm going to do that every time I have a title match, and I pretty much have done that. But you always have to get. You always got it. You always have to go to the original one. I always think the one that you hit me with the bell was the best one out of the time to win the title portion of the match.
Yeah.
Like it was a classic.
Yeah, and then I saw Zero. I didn't know who he was. I was like, "Who the hell are you?" And I just kept.
I love that. I love that match. I remember. I think I got hit in the head with a piece of ice. I'm like, "Don't hit me with it." And I was actually being serious because I didn't even know how bad it would feel. Which it didn't feel that bad, but because you also had you smacked Shane hard with the board, and Ed screaming like crazy.
Yeah. I remember every one of my matches, there has to be Ed in the background going, "Woo!
Woo! Woo!" Like, it was a great match. And then you, what about that powerbomb? How did you feel bad at all or whatever when you powerbombed Josh at 20?
Not at first, because I was like, sort of in the moment, had adrenaline running.
Yeah.
And then I found the next day that he had to go to the hospital for it, and I felt really bad.
Yeah. We've all injured someone before.
I was riding the bus with his sister, and she was like really, really mad at me, and she was yelling at me. She's like, "You put my brother in the hospital." I'm like, I didn't know it was that bad. Sorry.
Yeah, Josh brought it up to me before because I think that led to his first departure. And then we had see, I'm keep getting PGW and CWA messed up, but CWA you wrestled Final Judgment, and I was planning on leaving, so I was actually given the opportunity to decide who I wanted to drop the Royal title to, because back in CWA, that was the second most prestigious title behind the World Heavyweight title, and I said to Steven, I want to drop it to you. How did you feel, though, when you were able to defeat me for the second most prestigious title?
I felt really great. I didn't actually expect me to win a title that quick, because I think my first one was, I think it was a hardcore for a very short time. I'm not 100% sure, though.
Yeah, it was only for that day.
Yeah, and I really didn't think I was going to win that title at all for a while, but when it was like, Josh and Nathan, you're winning, I'm like, oh, really? I didn't expect that.
Yeah, because I was actually able to pick. Usually people can't pick their opponent that they could drop it to, and luckily enough, I was actually able to, and I decided to give it to you. Because I saw a lot of potential in you, and I kind of thought maybe if you stayed for a long time, which unfortunately didn't happen, I thought they could have easily gave you the world title if CWA was still around.
Yeah.
And then, so you won the tag titles that day as well. And then Missionary 21 came about. This actually was pretty funny to me. You were in that Money in the Bank ladder match, and then you left midway through it. That actually made me so, mad, but at the same time it was pretty funny. How come that happened?
Well, it was like they sort of just filled me in because I think someone left and they were supposed to be in it, so they just threw me in it.
Yeah.
And midway through the match, my ride showed up and I had to go, and Dana was like, "Yo, you gotta go now." I'm like, "Yo, I gotta go." And he's like, "Oh, just leave." I was like, "Okay, see ya."
Where'd you even have to go to?
It was just time for me to leave, so I just left. And
Playdate's over, kid.
Steven, what?
I said playdate's over, kid.
Yeah. I think even Steven said in the match, he's like, "Nathan just left."
Oh my god. Did you feel bad at all that you had to leave midway through a match?
No.
Man.
Especially the Money in the Banks. Those are people I never wrestled with before, and I was sort of scared to wrestle with Ed.
Yeah. Why were you scared to wrestle Ed?
Well, there's a lot of reasons. Ed being
Akumu.
He's just a big dude.
Well, I mean, a lot of people are.
Yeah, I mean, I was the youngest person there, so everyone was a big dude to me. But Ed was a big dude. And
Big man.
before, I think the tag, he was a big man. Let me tell you.
Uh-huh.
Before, I think the three-way tag title match, we were just standing back waiting for the match to start, and Dana was talking to Steven. And we were just whipping each other with sticks, and it really hurt.
Oh my god. Yeah. That's what you gotta. That's what's gonna happen usually once in a while. It depends who you're wrestling. Again, luckily for me, I haven't had to wrestle Ed so many times, but the way how I've improved over time, I could probably actually go into it with Ed. But I'm retired fully. Well, fully, not full run or
Really?
I've been done. My full run has been done since Final Judgment, and since then I've only done part-time stuff. But what led?
Daniel says he loves.
What's that?
More than just love. Daniel says he loves you.
Love you too. Okay. I think Daniel brought this up in the CWA episode. Not the CWA episode. The episode of episode 2 of Storytime. From your perspective, what happened when you and Daniel had to leave CWA?
Well, I mean, I don't know if anyone knows, but the reason we had to leave is because when Daniel bladed, our parents saw it. They didn't really take too kindly to it, so they decided to not make it anymore. And I wasn't there for that long, so it didn't hit me that hard. until I saw like Daniel. He really liked going there. I did too. It was like really fun. So.
But how did they find
like,
out?
When it hit me, I was like, it's pretty sad.
How did they find out?
Well, our uncle used to watch our stuff. He's a big fan. Shout out to my uncle. And he showed our mom, and she really didn't like it that much. That's how I found out.
Do you think that you might be able to come back in PGW, or that's unlikely? What do you know if you'll be able or no?
I don't know. I really don't think so. 'Cause our mom's pretty strict, and when she says no, she means no. So.
Okay.
I mean, there's always a chance, but I'm not sure.
But okay. Here's a tough question I'm gonna ask you. Who do you think is the better block wrestler, you or Daniel?
Sheik.
No.
Like, was there even a question? It was Sheik.
Uh,
No, but if I were to answer seriously, I'd probably say Daniel. He's been in the game a lot longer than I have, and he is more professional, I guess I should say. Like, he has more experience. I just showed up because I was there.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember the first thing that I was told. I showed up, and I heard, "Who's this faggot?" It was Ed. and Daniel goes, "Oh, this is my brother." He's like, "Oh, hey, I'm Ed."
I like Akumu. He's awesome.
Yeah.
Is there any funny stories that you've had with Ed? I think I know you said about that sleeper hold that one time, but did you enjoy being around with Ed at Stevens?
Yeah, I mean, Ed's a nice guy. When I get into a ring with him, though, I'm like sort of backing off. I don't want to make him mad. The last thing I want is a mad Akumu.
Cause cow.
So I mean, yeah, 'cause Cal, it's like a charge.
Yeah.
It's a stampede.
He is I think I really enjoy being around with Ed. He's just an Akumu. Oh, that's all you have to say. Ed's an Ed, and the Akumu is an Akumu. Right now, in PGW, when I talk about PGW, he's a 3-time world champion. But honestly, I think Ed needs to have the most world title reigns in PGW when it ends. To me, I think he should be at least a 4 or 5-time world champion by it ends. Because I don't think it should be like Beerus with the most world title reigns, like at CWA. I think it needs to be someone different. And I think Ed has done enough where he can actually have the most world title reigns in PGW. Now, I don't know if he's dropping into 33 or not. I'm not sure, but I think he needs to be at least a 4 or 5-time world champion when it's all said and done.
Yeah, I think out of anyone, he probably deserves it the most.
Yeah.
He pretty much puts his body on the line just to make a good match, and which I think a good wrestler really is.
Yeah. Because right now he is I think 6-time world champion, but PGW wise, I think he needs to earn more than that. Maybe like 1 or 2 more reigns, so I'd say 4 or 5.
Yeah.
After you left CWA, what have you been doing lately?
Really not much. I've been focusing more on education and extracurricular activities like sports. I mean, I was the cameraman for HWL for the longest time because I didn't feel like getting back into wrestling that quick.
Yeah, but what brought you back though?
I just felt like cameraman's pretty boring, so I felt like actually getting back into it after like I think 3 or 4 months. So I was like, all right, Daniel, I think I'm ready. And I think my first match was against Daniel actually.
Yeah. Do you enjoy wrestling with Daniel though?
Yeah, I feel more comfortable wrestling with him than any other person because, like, when we were kids, we'd always do wrestling matches, and that's why when I came into CWA, my first match was against him, and that's why it was so good because I'm so used to wrestling against him.
Yeah.
I mean, anyone else, I just sort of winged it, but I mean, him, I really knew the moves he had, so felt more comfortable.
Yeah. I just thought of something because you know who Hornswoggle is, right?
Yeah, he's the midget.
Yeah. I just thought about this. What if we on YouTube? I saw this thing called "If This Person Is a Dick or Not." You want to play that game?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Okay. Here, let me get this pulled up for a second. Okay, so we are going to play the Who Is a Dick game. If you haven't seen the Hornswoggle little podcast thingy, then you won't know what it is. Basically, if Nathan thinks the person is a dick, this is what happens.
Suck my wiggly dick!
Okay, so let's begin, shall we? Beerus.
Beerus? No, I wouldn't say so. I mean, he's been a good guy to me.
Okay.
He's not a dick.
Okay. Diablo.
Dick.
Suck my wiggly dick!
Big Rig.
Who?
Big Rig.
No, not Big Rig. He's not a dick. He's not a dick.
Okay. Maniac.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. Is that one of the new guys?
I guess. Yeah, he's been around for a couple months, so I guess skip.
No, just play the dick sound effect.
Okay.
Suck my wiggly dick!
Cryptic.
Nice. Cryptic? I wouldn't say so.
Akumu.
That's a nice guy. That's a nice guy.
Zero Assault.
There's a dick.
Suck my wiggly dick!
Why's that?
Just because it's Shane.
Oh yeah, I want to ask, how come he hasn't been in school lately, do you know? Because I think Shane already said it, but what was it like? Because do you see him around school or anything?
No, like, he used to sit next to me in social studies.
Oh, so you're,
I haven't seen
yeah.
him in, like,
you were in the same grade
I
then?
haven't seen him in, yeah.
Okay,
I haven't seen him in, like, almost 2 months. It's weird.
yeah. Chris Reckless.
Dick.
Suck my wiggly dick!
Why's that?
I don't know, man. Just messing with me.
Shug Knight.
Is he the new black guy?
Yeah.
Dick.
Suck my wiggly dick!
Oh my god. You and black people these days. Raven.
Yeah. Raven, that's,
Brandon.
yeah, I think I only met him once, so I don't know much about him.
Okay, so not a dick.
No, not a dick.
Okay.
Not until I learn more.
Yours truly.
Is he really doing that? Dick.
Well, could you?
Suck my wiggly dick!
How could you?
Josh, I told you at lunch I was gonna do this thing on my own. Now you stole it?
I'm a dick.
Oh my gosh. I told him that he was. I was gonna do this segment on my own show.
I'm a dick. Daniel, this is not your show. This is my show.
Yeah, but I told you at lunch I was gonna do this segment on my own show, and now you stole it?
I didn't even know you told me.
You were sitting right next to me.
I didn't even know.
Are you kidding me? You said it. I was like, man, I have this is gonna be one of the segments. It's called Dick or Not. And you name names. You say Dick or Not. And you say yes or no. And you stole my show.
I didn't even know. I'm sorry, Daniel. I didn't even remember.
Stole it.
George the Butcher.
I heard him say something about Shane, then you went Dick. I'm like, whatever. And then I heard him say something about Chris, and you said Dick. I'm like, wait a minute. There's something up here. You're gonna hear about this. I'm DDoSing you, and I beat you at Final Judgment 2, so.
Dumb. So Nathan, George the Butcher.
George the Bitcher?
Yeah.
George the Baker? Dick.
Suck my wiggly dick.
I still can't believe you call me a dick. Hellraiser skip. J-Web.
Who?
J-Web.
I never even met him. Is he the guy that said his name is Beerus because he likes beer?
Yep.
Oh, dick.
Suck my wiggly dick.
Bryce, we could skip. Prometheus, we could skip. Phoenix, we could skip. Imperius.
Imperius? Nah, I think Dave was a nice guy, but I've heard some pretty weird things about him, so
Dick.
I'm just gonna leave it at no.
Okay. I still can't believe you called me a dick. How about your brother?
Dick.
And because he interrupted your show, he is a dick.
Yeah, and he stole your segment that you
Suck
that you
my
obviously came up
wiggly
with.
dick.
I didn't even, I swear to God, I don't even remember him telling me that. Okay, now we get on to the woman. Crimson Wolf. Okay, well,
I only know like none.
what about Ellie or Blaze?
I don't know any of these ones.
How about Skylar?
Is she the one with the candles?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, Dick.
Suck my wiggly dick.
Josie we could skip. Kennedy we could skip. How about Victorian Killer or the Puppeteer?
What? No, he's the best wrestler of all time. He is obviously not.
Brooke we could skip.
I would kill him.
Tara.
I don't know. Dick.
Suck my wiggly dick.
We can skip. Actually, you know Claire, right?
No.
Okay, we can skip her then. Carter Woods.
Dick.
Suck my wiggly dick.
He deserves it. He screamed when I powerbombed him.
Jackson Brooks.
What a wuss. Is he the other black guy?
Yes.
Dick.
Suck my wiggly dick.
Lunatic.
Ass crack?
Yeah. Well,
No. He's a good guy in the heart.
well, I think he's a bad guy because he stole my gimmick. So,
Suck my wiggly dick.
what about the Sheik?
No, not Sheik. Of all people, Sheik would be the last person.
How about the Wagon?
Is that I
Ernie?
don't know who that is.
Okay, skip.
Ernie? Is that Ernie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know him that well.
Alright. How about Genesis?
Which one's that?
Bailey?
Which one? That's Bailey. That's the other one. Dick. Duh.
Suck my wiggly dick.
Chaotic?
Dick.
Suck my wiggly dick.
The Plague?
I bet now he's gonna quit again.
What about the Plague?
The Plague? I don't even know who that is.
Chase?
Sounds like a dick though.
Suck my wiggly dick.
Opegus or Mysterion?
Which one's that?
Joe? He played Mysterion.
Oh, Joe? No, not Joe.
And then Joker.
Oh, yeah, Dick.
Suck my wiggly dick.
Okay. Again, Daniel.
I love that song.
I'm so sorry, Daniel, but again, you can do it with someone else then.
Yeah, I'll be on your show tonight also.
All you have to do is have me on your show and I could do it with you. Okay? Does that sound good, buddy? Again, I'm sorry, I didn't even know about that. But no, did you enjoy CWA?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't there for very long, but it was a fun experience.
Do you
I
wish?
expected to be
Yeah.
there longer, but you know.
Do you wish you were able to do it longer?
Oh yeah, I wish I was there for a lot longer. I mean, everyone I was there with was there for like 1 or 2 years. I was there for like not even 5 months.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
disappointing to be there longer.
Yeah. Is there anything else that comes to mind you want to talk about?
Cowboys lost.
I'm so happy about that, dude. Thank God you brought that up. I am so happy. Did you watch the playoffs?
I watched a little bit of it.
Oh my God. The Cowboys losing made my day. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Except,
I didn't watch the ending. I didn't watch the ending of the game, but then I went on Instagram and checked all the stories, and there was a bunch of people getting mad about it. So that's how I found out.
yeah, I loved it. And then we had the Patriot game, which was no shock there. Again, I still think the Patriots will win the game on Sunday. The Steelers would have to pull off a miracle to win the game.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be New England and Green Bay. That's just my prediction. I think that's what's going to happen. Who do you think will be in the Super Bowl? I say New England and Green Bay, but what do you think?
That's who I would think too, but I'm sort of teetering on the Steeler-Patriot game. I think the Steelers might pull off something here.
So you're going to go with the Steelers and Packers?
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know if they're going to pull it off. Did you see that Facebook video though by Antonio Brown?
No, what was it?
I guess he recorded the locker room when Mike Tomlin addressed the team about their victory and stuff. They called the Patriots like assholes and stuff like that, I think.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
Yeah, I think that was so stupid, but yeah. Honestly, I think there's been a lot of shocks. Like I thought the Cowboys would have made it far, but nope. I'm just happy either way because I would prefer if the Patriots won over the Cowboys, even though I don't like both teams. Because Super Bowl rings, like I said.
I'm just happy to know that the Raiders are going to win the Super Bowl this year, like always.
But in retrospect, it's only 3 Super Bowls. Oh yeah, it's year that they might be moving to Las Vegas.
No, I didn't hear that.
Las Vegas Raiders, baby!
They better not. Oakland's the hometown. Oakland's the dream town. I'm going to move to Oakland.
Yeah. Is there anything else you would like to talk about before we end this episode?
Sheik's number 1.
He's number 2 in my book.
Well, he's number 2 behind. Actually, he's number 3 behind Lunatic and Bob Humper.
Yeah, that's nice to hear. Hey guys, this has been episode 7 with Nathan Block. Nathan, thank you for joining me in this episode.
No problem.
Again, we probably could have done more, but I think Daniel threw me off. But you could beat up Nathan for me. Not Nathan, you could beat up Daniel for me if you want to.
Oh, okay.
Okay, trend this, if possible, hashtag beat up Daniel Block.
Oh, can't do.
Okay, please powerbomb him. It'll be funny. But, Scorpion versus Daniel Block. JK, I ain't coming out of retirement like that. Again, this has been Storytime Episode 7. This Saturday will be the mid-season finale with Chaotic. And I will make sure not to play the dick game so Daniel does not get butthurt about it. Okay, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Take care, guys.